They work with some of the grays, aliens, and they are here to use human beings and the resources on this planet for their own good. The Draconians, which is the reptilian race, has been known. It's been known in lots of circles that they are, and that's where that word draconian tactics, that's where that came from the Dracos. That starseed are very dark. They work with some of the grays, aliens, and they are here to use human beings and the resources on this planet for their own good. Way back when the Dogon tribe was investigated, there was a lot of creation stories that they brought forward, a lot of understanding of what we have to guard against. And I want you guys to understand, even the internet, I really believe that God has really allowed us to see more and more how things work as we evolve our consciousness. And it's only been within the last 25, 30 years that we've had the technology to even understand what's possible in, working with energy and radio waves and sine waves and whatnot. So again, for us to think that we're the only species, no, there are many races, and all of the readings that me and other psychic readers, Akashic record readers bring forth usually are of the light. But there are tools of deception even within the Akashic records. So when we're reading within the Akashic records, one of the very first things we check for are devices of deception and facade devices. There's one called light power imaging. It acts as a mirror so that you actually cannot be recognized, and very traumatized souls, powerless victim-like souls, use that device. But it's offered to them from the dark entities and aliens. Souls are trafficked at times too, in the nighttime, especially light souls that become very confused or traumatized. Their energy is taken. This is why we need to be aware. There is both light and there's dark. But when we go into the Akashic records, and that's the first thing we check for, is there any facade devices? We check for implants, etheric implants. That's what that's about. We're checking to see, is there any energy imprints or implants that have been placed there from a past life or another race of being. We're checking to see if the person's soul has ever been trapped in a negative astral. Why are we checking that? What's a negative astral? Negative astral is another astral plane, another astral realm that is manipulated by the dark forces, the dark entities. You don't need to know all of the races, but you need to know that they exist. And how do you discern? It's no different than how we discern light from dark here. There are negative spirits and there are positive spirits there. And here's the deal. A lot of the Archangel Michael stuff, the Saint Germain stuff, the even some of the Melchizedek stuff, that was all hijacked. A lot of it was hijacked from the negative entities to take people off the course of connecting to source energy and to follow instead with the dark energy, the antichrist, antichristos, anti-light, right? We've read all about this in our spiritual texts, but it was so edited and so veiled, a lot of people didn't understand it.